A winter storm is headed our way just in time for Thanksgiving, and it could get messy. Lead meteorologist Ken Mahan is here to time it all out. Ken, thanks so much for joining us.
James, happy to be here, and not so happy to deliver some sort of disruptive news coming to the weather this Thanksgiving Day, but all signs do point to a pretty potent system coming to New England on Thanksgiving.
What exactly is coming, and where is it coming?
Great question. So essentially, this sort of started a couple days ago out of the Rockies. A strong low pressure system turned into really a cross-country storm that will likely actually turn into a profile nor'easter on Thanksgiving morning, because essentially the jet stream took a very deep southerly bow, and that actually is all signs of a very turbulent atmosphere. The jet stream actually controls those surface low pressure systems, and it's been directed directly over New England. In fact, sending the core, likely that the core of the system, offshore into the southern part of New England and then into the Gulf of Maine, setting up winds coming in from the northeast, which matches that classic nor'easter profile. The system essentially is going to basically bring all of the elements. Being caught up in the jet stream, that actually will make that turbulent atmosphere go down to the surface, and we'll be talking about all things on the table. Rain, snow, gusty winds, ice, pick your winter precipitation, sleet, slush, all that will be a factor.
And exactly where is going to be the rain-snow line at the moment, the best guess?
Yeah, so right now it does look like the system is going to be big enough to cover all of New England, right? And of course, talking about working into the region early Thursday morning, you'll probably be starting your day. You'll be waking up to Thanksgiving, smelling the turkey, all the sides going on in the kitchen, and you'll actually look out the window and see some precipitation starting to fall. As of right now, we're not in the dead of winter right now. Of course, we're in later November, so the atmosphere just isn't as cold. So therefore, it's a little tricky finding this rain snow line. However, there will be enough cold air present where snow is going to be a factor. I actually have the rain snow line trending from the southwestern part of New England, cutting through western Mass, northern Worcester County, and then extending into New Hampshire and Maine, and setting up shop there for basically the duration of the storm.
How much snow could Maine or New Hampshire get?
Well, that's a great question. It's tricky. The atmosphere is not as cold as it normally is this time of year, because this low pressure system is actually being influenced by an offshore high pressure system. And that means there's two waves of southerly easterly wind coming into the region, and that will keep that warm air off the ocean settled into the region. That essentially will keep things a little bit warmer. All that being said, I actually do think that northern New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, parts of Maine away from the coast can see anywhere between 2 to 4 inches, with the highest peaks, those ski and snow resorts, Killington, Sunday River, all those places may actually get towards 6 to 8 inches or so. But this won't be a widespread snow event. Slipping down into the Berkshires, maybe parts of the hill towns in northern Worcester County, maybe getting an inch or two, but that should be short-lived because, again, the air is coming in from the south, the east, and then the northeast, so that's going to keep things very warm, and then this should mainly be a rain event. We're thinking going to be anywhere between a half inch of rain in some spots all the way up to an inch and a half, with this storm setting in place really from sunup Thursday morning all the way through Thanksgiving night.
All right, can you translate a little bit for Thanksgiving travel? So the rain, let's take Metro Boston or say within 495. Is this going to be really hard to drive in?
I think, roadways are still sort of vulnerable to being slippery with just rain alone because of the extensive drought that we've had, right? Massachusetts, I-90, 495, 95, all of those roadways should only be seeing rain for the entire duration of this event. So what does that mean? The rain's going to be light to steady, maybe at times some pockets of moderate precipitation, which could be a little bit more disruptive. You want to just make sure that you're taking time getting to your destination, because the rain's going to start when you're on your way over to your family's house or your friend's house, and then on the way home, it's going to be sticking around as well. So you just want to make sure that you give yourself enough time to get through to your destination without too much disruption, because you'll definitely have those windshield wipers going.
A few seconds left because we have to wrap, but when is this storm going to leave?
Yeah, so this is going to be a quick mover. That's the one thing about this setup, which makes me think that the snowfall totals up north aren't going to be so high, is essentially because it's going to be into the region pretty quickly and it's going to exit in a hurry. Most of that consistent heavy precipitation is going to be over by the time 8 p.m., 9 p.m. comes on Thanksgiving night. And then by Friday morning, really just some lingering snow showers up north and some light showers in the south.
Very good. Thank you so much. Lead meteorologist Ken Mahan, thanks for joining us.
Anytime.
For daily access to Boston Globe Today, all segments and episodes are available on demand in the Boston Globe app by clicking Watch.